Hello, dear listener, and welcome to a Queen of Daggers, Heart of Fire mini-sode. A lot has happened to us poets in the last few episodes, and we have leveled up. And given that Daggerheart is a brand new system, we thought that you might like to hear our conversation regarding our level up options, why we chose what we did, what cool new spells we have, and what our new experiences are. Just as a reminder, we did record this back in December, so it is playtest rules. Some of the level up options are a little bit different in the core system. This mainly actually affects my player character, Ginny. Armor slots is something that I take during this level up, and that's no longer an option within the core system. But that's okay. Everything else is pretty much the same. So I hope you enjoy, and I will talk to you soon.
You are now level 2. I have Ginny's up first.
Okay.
So Ginny, level 2, what have you added?
Of my level up options, I did choose to increase 2 of my core stats. I did raise my strength to +3 and my instinct to +2. I did go ahead for the other option was to add an armor slot to myself. So now I have 7 armor slots since I am a strapping young lass who takes a lot of damage. And I did have the opportunity to pick a domain card, and I picked the ability Body Basher.
Yes.
Which is you use the full force of your body in the fight. On a successful attack with a melee weapon, always add your strength trait to your damage total.
Nice.
So whatever I roll, I get to add +3 to it. And as part of the leveling up process, you do gain an experience, and based on my experience resisting glory in the first episode, I went ahead and took willful resistance as my experience.
Love it.
Lovely. Great. Body Basher. I didn't see that one. Love that. All right. Jabin, tell us about level 2 Lemma.
Yeah. So...
Lemma Beta.
Lemma V2. Lemma has a greater presence and greater knowledge. He has, through his experience running directly at mysterious fur feather creatures, gained a point in evasion.
Great.
He also has the experience inscrutable, reflecting the fact that he doesn't give off a lot about what's going on inside his head. And
accurate. Well, except literally to Evelyn, of course.
Except, yeah.
For like a week now.
Also, on his character sheet, there's another grimoire, which he still hasn't used anything from his first grimoire.
Amazing. Such restraint.
But his sense of, his instinctive sense of his poetry has expanded. And his reading of the book on heretics, I think, has informed what he understands of his relationship with that space.
Well, we'll come to that.
Great.
Nice.
But I feel like with your strength -1, I should give you some sort of penalty to carrying all those books. You should have the
That's why Lemma turned down most of the books in the first. He just didn't want to become over-encumbered.
Like, bad back is maybe your experience.
Can we just get him a Kindle?
Do not recommend. Yeah.
Like just me? Like you're just making him me at this point?
This is, I think, part of the teenage experience. We were talking beforehand about capturing a certain adolescent experience, namely mine, and having to carry around far too many books.
Oh my god.
Lemma took the experience sagging Jansport.
Oh no! Oh no!
Trapper
Should be
keeper.
just in equipment.
Yeah.
Does he have his initials embroidered into the back?
It's an LL Bean.
Lemma's family couldn't afford the monogram.
They almost named him Jansport just to make up for it.
That's a great money-saving tip.
God. I want to give you all hope for these amazing jokes, but I won't, because I am your adversary.
Just take fear.
Here at Hag Deal Gaming, we believe in an adversarial relationship between game masters and players, and I don't want to hear it. Internet. Wait, so you what
So,
was the
To,
you
to
took a
sum
new
up,
grimoire?
I took the stat improvements to presence and knowledge. I took a point in evasion.
Yes.
I took the experience inscrutable, and I took a grimoire book of Sitil. It does things. Lemma isn't going to use them yet. You'll see eventually.
Yeah. You took more books he's not going to read.
That's right. Precisely. It'll be really cool in a bit, guys.
David, tell us about Orlean in level 2.
All right. Well, Orlean doesn't take a lot of damage, but he has a lot of damage. So his new experience is heartbreak.
Oh.
Given what happened with Cosmene, his sort of loss of his reflection, his gain, and then his loss of that relationship or transformation of that relationship, and so that felt like what he had gone through, and with what it brings. I took another point on instinct, and I took one on presence, and I took a spell which is called Floating Eye, where I can spend a hope to create a single small floating orb that I can control anywhere within a very far range, and while controlling it, I can see through its vision as through my own.
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's amazing.
that seemed really cool.
Scrying at second
That seemed
level,
really
forget
cool.
it.
I mean, what adolescent
We love
wouldn't
it.
want that? And I also gained some new beast form options, which I have not used my old beast form options, but my new beast form options include I can now be an armored sentinel, like an armadillo. I can be a brutish beast, like a bear, or a mighty strider, like a moose or a camel, a pouncing predator, like my cat, or a striding serpent. I don't really know what that is, but one can imagine a serpent who strides. I suppose that's what I can be. that seems.
Always my favorite team on Legends.
Is it supposed to say striking?
Strident. That's what I was
Strident.
thinking.
Let's see. Is it under game rules? Beast form. Let's see.
Strident serpent would be a different kind
Yep.
of weird, like just judgment on its personality.
Right.
Absolutely.
Striking
Oh, okay.
serpent. This makes much more sense. The D and the K
Because a
are both
striding
middle
serpent-
fingers on opposite hands. Although I was handwriting, so that's not really an explanation. But apparently,
I mean, alligators exist in this game, so striding
Not
serpents
that
could
out of the realm.
easily. I believed you that that was a thing. They're like hybrid animals in the Daggerheart canon.
no, don't have that. Just a striking serpent.
I just looked up range. I'm making myself a note. So very far is you're very far away.
Mhm.
Okay. And while you might be able to see the shape of a person or object, you probably can't make out any details, such as across a large battlefield or down a long street. This is generally about 100 to 300 feet away.
Well, it's good you have that floating eye then.
Evelyn, dear.
Hi. I too raised 2 core stats as part of leveling. I raised knowledge and I raised instinct because I used it a lot this last level. I made a lot of perception and sensing rolls, so I feel like her senses were honed, even though it probably was more beneficial to me to boost presence. I felt like instinct was a more realistic and organic progression. And the new experience that I took is called Too Clever by Half. And that's directly based on her shouting out the answer to the riddle without for 1 second considering the possible consequences of doing so and changing the entire nature of the world. So good job, Evelyn. And I also I raised I could raise 2 of my experiences by 1. The bonus to the roll, it starts at +2. You can do a new one. So I made Too Clever by Half +3 because it was such a powerful experience. And I also boosted the Art of Conversation to +3 because she used that a lot. I did not boost. I can find that for you because she didn't use it at all. It is the only thing on her character sheet that she did not use the entire first level.
That's a little behind the scenes flavor for our listeners. I threw the phrase "too clever by half" out there, and Katie liked it so much. She immediately seized upon it, even though neither of us know how it could benefit her.
No idea how it's going to work.
So once again, I have trapped Katie with words.
Yes, this is in retaliation to me trapping you with the well wish that makes us never forget anyone's name once we've learned that. So we've got a nice volley going on here.
How that was.
And I also got a new Splendor ability from that domain called Final Words, which I don't know if I will ever use, but had to have on my sheet at the very first opportunity, where I can speak with a corpse, basically, and get information from it.
Yes, it does differ mechanically from the ability that others have, we know that both Orlean and Lemma have, where they can pull a memory from a recent corpse that was discussed and determined non-redundant, because it works very, very differently.
And it includes talking, so it felt very Evelyn.
Yeah.
Can I ask a mechanics question?
Please.
I think two of you talked about adding numbers to your experiences. I think maybe I missed that.
That it was an option.
Is that...
So
that was one of the... Okay.
When you level in Daggerheart, you can choose two of a list of options. The two options I chose were raising ability scores and raising experiences.
And raising experience. Got it. Okay.
So you'll still have that. The next time you level up, you'll have that option, and they won't.
Got it. Right, because you choose one option each time you level up, and you can't repeat the same option each time.
Yeah, not within the tier.
You can repeat raising ability scores. You just have to raise different ability scores.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to Queen of Daggers, Heart of Fire, a production of Hagdeal Gaming. If you like what we're doing here, come say hi on Blue Sky or TikTok at Hagdeal Gaming. Leave us a review. We'd love to know what you think. And remember, as a wise person once said,
Lemma took the experience sagging Jansport.
Oh no! Oh